Y'all got their suitcase. I would like to propose a I have a proposition for the I'll sell you to some really sick people, Rue.
I'll get my money back.
I was just literally embarrassed at a meeting. That's not normally there, by the way. I like Steph London. Dun da da. That's so embarrassing. Shut the fuck up! No, that's embarrassing. I was on a whole Teams call with my module coordinator. It literally made me share my screen, went to what I was looking for, which is like go to courses. I'm like, okay, let me go to courses. The one that I normally do. And it just, girl, it's so embarrassing. Embarrassing. Anyway, I just thought I'd do a review on Euphoria season 2 episode 3 because I'm entitled to do as I please. I had a really stressful Teams meeting, so I just need to get my stress out by talking about something that I love. And also, so I'm back, guys. I actually succumbed to peer pressure because I looked disgusting.
No, you didn't, Erin, babe. Love yourself.
I'm just putting on a little bit of concealer. Come get ready with me. Come on. Actually, let me just talk while I'm getting ready. Starts off with Nate's dad. Bro, I'm sorry. The previous episode, the best thing that happened was literally Nate saying, "You know how you my classmate daddy?" And the daddy was like, I didn't know she was 17. You're a nonce. You need to go to prison. So it starts with him young, right? And I was kind of like, oh, you know, everything else has a vibe, right? This whole sequence felt off. It didn't feel Euphoria-y. It just felt like some generic 80s, 70s. I don't know how old his dad is. I was assuming like 80s. But his dad cannot be that old. Like, oh my gosh. 2020, what, 2022? If he's 50, so 70s. Born in 70s, be a teenager, like what, 10, 15, so 85, something like that. They had Letterman jackets. I don't know. So the audio's gonna be busting because I'm loud as fuck right now. So the dad came into frame, right? At first I was like, they didn't character match him very well. Because you know how Euphoria does with like the young actors, very closely matched to the old ones. Insert Cassie, because they did the best job with her. That was literally her when she was little. Don't even try and lie to me. The worst one was Kat. Same with Nate. So we go to his dad, right? Some all-American, his best friend. You know from the start, bruv. I just want to say it worked. It worked on me. I feel bad for Nate's dad. I mean, he didn't know. He actually didn't know. Like, guys, I'm not. Ow, sharp. Ow. Pain is beauty. Pain is beauty. NK makeup, sponsor me. And sponsor me in only eye pencils. If it's on the eye, it's the face pencil, and the face pencil means it's lip liner. I don't know where I was. I think I was on the point of Nate cussing out his dad for being a nonce. It was just so funny. You know what the funniest bit was? Ashtray beating the hell. Ashtray needs some lessons in violence, and I've forgotten his name. McMillan needs to give them to him, because for real, he's gonna let his brother get into trouble, period. Like, how are you gonna just let him do that stuff and not tell him the consequences of his actions? Because in real life, he would be in prison, he would be in juvie. He murdered a whole man. Spoiler, he murdered a whole man, and he's still just not in juvie. He's just vibing. He has issues, and I don't know when they're going to be addressed. I don't know if McMillan's scared of him either. Let's look up these names because you guys are just going to be confused. But that dude looks like McMillan, period. Fez. I didn't even look up the name, I just remembered it. He needs to be a better brother. If that was my sibling, I'd tell him to fix up and stop with the rubbishness. So Nate's dad, I feel bad for him, just want to say, and trigger warning, but what his wife did, his girlfriend at the time, Nate's mum, what she did, she didn't ask for his consent. She just hopped on that thing, bruv. She literally went and hopped on it. Babe, that's a bit illegal. You don't do them things. You just like bust real quick. They didn't even use condoms, so that's how they got pregnant. That's how, because I watched the intro twice. What she did was just not okay. And if that was a girl, and that happened, like the guy, like he literally was like, what are you doing? And she just hopped onto his. If a girl was laying there and the guy was above and she was like, what are you doing? And he just went in. That's no, like, what the fuck? So the way that Nate described his mum was from his perspective, but now we know the perspective. I don't want to attach words to that, but that's messed up, bro. Like, I don't think we deep it enough. He was literally violated. He was stuck with a kid. He was even bawling his eyes out because he was like, his life was just beginning with his bestie because he was in love with him. That's what made me sad for him. I was like, wow, okay, that's actually sad. Anyway, that's just my perspective on it. I feel passionate about his dad, that actually opened up a whole new horizon. And no, how he raised his son was not correct because now he's got anger issues, and it's very, very sad to see. It's very sad to see. Also, a reflection of Nate's granddad, aka Cal's dad, because the dad's called Cal, if you guys didn't know, if you're a fake fan. You already saw, you saw from the vibes of him, he was literally chilling on his bed with his bestie, and his dad was like, get up. And he was like, I'm sick. It's like, no, get up. Okay, daddy. Sorry. Yes. Now we get into the actual thing, right? Girl, yo. Listen. Stormy Reid, she killed it. That scene with her trash sister. I don't care what anyone says. Rue is a bad person. I mean, I do care what people say because she's a whole addict. Ali, oh my, there's so much to unpack here. We cut to Rue and she's like dancing with the pillow and stuff, you know, doing her weirdness. She goes into the kitchen, gets caught by her sister, right? Are you high, Rue? It was like the mum was actually in, like, what? She don't even need the mum home because the sister's there. It's mad. I just want to say, it was so sad to see her manipulate her actual little sister, who's she's supposed to be a role model for. I know she's an addict, okay, guys, but if we just take that out of the equation for a second, even though we cannot take it out of the equation because she is an addict. Bro, the fight, hey, I don't care what anyone says. The fight, hey, bro. When she was like, your hands off! Stormy can act. Damn. It was powerful. Because she's like, I think I'm going to start smoking weed. She's like, you don't care. She don't care. Yeah, I'm quoting it word for word because I watched it over again because I was like, they had a whole fist fight. I just felt really sorry for the sister because Rue actually, she pushed the door on her, bro. Like, why are you fighting? Like it's actually a normal occurrence in that household to be fist fighting, and it's a bit mad. Back the fuck up. Obviously, other people do how they do, but in the circumstances of her sister's a whole addict, emotions run high. She's literally seen her sister overdose, so she's protective of her older sister in that aspect. Rue's a bit off the wall sometimes. She has a lot of, I don't want to be like, she has mental illnesses, but she does. And I'll like the house is a bit, their house is wild anyway, because, you know, mental illness is nothing to be, it's not like they're not calling it crazy. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's a lot. It can be a lot of people. But let me refocus. That fight, her and the little whiteboard scene. Dominic Fike, everyone. Dominic Fike.
Absolutely delicious. Absolutely spectacular. Stupendous confectionery. Brilliant.
Lovely. Face tats. He got the Apple logo on his cheek. I don't know why he has that, but he has that, and this kind of eats. Anyway, so we continue into school, right? We're back on Lexi. I'm not trying to be funny, guys. I do not care about Lexi. As much as you try and make me care, I don't care. As much as you make me care, I don't care. That's not to say I'm not rooting for her. It's just I don't really care about her. Because what is she actually doing for the show? Apart from like maybe pursuing Fez, which kind of flopped. I don't know if they're gonna get on that again. I hope they do. But for now, it's not really giving. She's doing a play. No one cares. Literally, no one even cares. She doesn't even care to promote her own play, so no one actually cares.
Fuck Oklahoma.
Cassie's just making me tired. And also, I feel so bad for her because obviously in the last season, trigger warning again, she had an abortion. Well, that was just sad to watch. And you could see how it mentally implicated her everyday life. It implicated her relations with people, I'm assuming. With her friends. Did she tell her friends properly? I don't even remember, but just that one scene of BB. Y'all remember when I was pregnant?
Remember when I got pregnant?
What? She was my favorite character until, actually, she still is my favorite character. Separate the art from the artist. Because have you seen that thing on TikTok circulating? I don't want to badmouth her, you know, because people can change or whatever like that. Her singing them songs with Vim, you know, I don't even know how old they are, but it just made me laugh. I was like, she's not acting. She doesn't have to act. That's literally just her as a character, as a person. Y'all remember when I was pregnant? Anyway, Cassie's actually scaring me now. You really saw with like the cinematography and the camera work the zoom in visual on her, like in her 4 a.m. daily routine, the scrubbing, the vigorous scrubbing at that, and every single day. Y'all know, if you use one of them exfoliation gloves, right, you know every day it's bad. I stopped personally because your skin gets sore, right? Any skin gets sore. But she used a scrub brush, bruv. A scrub brush. That messes up your skin. Like, not even like the dermis, the top layer, bruv. It's all the layers. It's probably going into a muscle at that point. It's mad. Stop, baby. Her like shaving every day. Her like, even the nose hairs. Do you see how tall Nate Jacobs is? He's probably going to see your scalp about nose hairs. When's he going to see your nose hairs? When he goes, because there's every shot. It's actually every shot he's showing. I don't need to see him do that every single time because we're jealous. It's just honestly sad how she's like fixated on Nate Jacobs. I don't know what it is about him. She's seen how he treats Maddie and she still wants to go back to that, and that's her bestie. Sorry, first and foremost, that's her bestie, but she don't really care about that. I think obviously Nate Jacobs, he is a manipulator first and foremost. Do you think they said Nate Jacobs because Jacob Elordi, like Jacobs? Notice how it was only when she dressed exactly like Maddie that she got his attention. Maybe he realised that and he wasn't looking at her because she was fine. He was looking at her like, what are you doing? You're going insane. I think he does know his effect on Cassie as a person. I hope I'm using the right word. Cassie. I just don't really care about Lexi. I care about Cassie though. And literally speaking right now in this video, I'm literally realising Cassie does have a lot of issues. She does. Even down to in the first season with like the videos and stuff, and you could see that she didn't want to do that, but she did it anyway. And I don't know if it's to do with like self-confidence or a lack thereof, or I don't know what it is. With the implication of her pregnancy, which she did want, let's not act it, she wanted that pregnancy. But McKay not being the best supportive dude ever. Only when he was seeing tears did he want to back her. Like, it's very sad. And he said that he loves her. No. And he didn't claim her at the fair. No. So, exactly. What else is there? Oh my gosh, wait. Rue and Jules getting jiggy with it. Come on now. But why was it only after they spoke about it to Dominic Fike? I don't know his name. Do not for the life of me. I do not know that man's name in the show. I just know him as Dominic Fike. It was only when Jules was... Oh! Every time I forget, it comes back. It comes back. When they were talking and stuff, I just want someone in some Reddit chat to actually confirm what Jules said, because I heard 104 was the amount of men that she slept with. I'm not judging, I'm just like, is it that? Like, I don't know. I couldn't hear properly. I don't think anyone will ever release that actual number. They're gonna keep us guessing. We're with Rue, right? You know, she's the narrator, obviously the unreliable narrator. Hey, stay with me here. Okay, I know there's a lot, but I'm getting through it pretty quickly. It's been like 10 minutes, I've covered like 100 minutes of show. Them only getting jiggy after they spoke about it with Dominic Fike, because he was like, haven't you guys had sex? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Bet in their business, mind you. He's bad. I liked him in the beginning, but there was a reason he was on his own. He's gonna get in between them. I feel like Jules is a self-sabotager in the sense that she's literally been scared of Rue and Dominic Fike being together. But like, girl, now you trying to be with him. And it was so easy. Dominic Fike. How can he just say a few generic things? I thought she was woke. I thought she was... Him even trying to come to her and say, oh, aren't you a trans woman with a binder? Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you. Keep making your little sound clips on SoundCloud and earning money for that weed and that cocaine. Mind your business. The actual audacity. I just come so confident. Low-key lang. Haven't y'all sex? How many men have you slept with? What is this? I don't want to mess with her now. See that now? Cause she, and then him literally saying he had a crush on Rue. Oh, except, I mean, we kind of knew. Did we? I feel like he's gonna mess with Jules in order to get to Rue, because Rue, that was the first person he met at the party, right? They had the initial connection, the drugs were the connection, and also this bitch saying you're my favorite person right now, cause he saved her from a whole cardiac arrest with some Adderall. We skip to the end again where it kind of continues and they're still in his room, because I feel like whenever they're in his room, they're in his domain, they're under his influence. He's in control when he's in his room. Intense questions happened in his room. His endeavour of Jules, it continued in his room, and he won, mind you. It's always when he's smoking weed in his own vibe that they're on his wavelength. His music bangs as well in real life, just saying. Dominic Fike, everyone. Cal not sleeping because he thought that the disc was gone. Absolutely hilarious. What's Maddie done with it? When Nate showed up at Maddie's babysitting house, which was so random, it's like she runs the things there when she was trying on all the dresses. Him showing up to her house when he's supposed to be meeting with Cassie, but he said something came up, and it was after Fez told him, handle it, make sure it's taken care of. So is he going to try and win Maddie over just to get the disc back? That's what I think's happening. But also, it's a really good theory, but I've had really good theories before that just simply aren't true. Why would the obvious happen in this show, right? Literally, why? I just wanted to put that out there. I just want to be the first one to say that. I claim that. Amen. Cat, yeah, I don't know her man's name. I'm gonna call him the guy from It, because I'm pretty sure he was in It or that movie Scary Stories to Tell Before Bed. They kind of get mixed up in my brain. Cat's boyfriend, damn, that was easy. I don't care about him either. Him in the play that I didn't care about. Two birds with one stone, babe. So her at dinner with his parents, and she's literally saying, I don't know who I am yet, because you're literally talking to a 17-year-old child. And then she's like, well, that was a lot.
Wasn't that illuminating?
His mom's a bitch. Whoever your mum is, boot her off a bridge, because she's rude. That was a lot. I've literally actually just opened up to you. Could you not see I was internally dying inside? And then you want to go and say, that was a lot. Not even trying to have any leading questions to help with her actual identity crisis. If I was a mum, right, and my little son went and bought his girlfriend, she's gonna sit there, she's gonna be like, oh, you know, I don't really know who I am yet, you know, I'm just figuring it out. I'll be like, aren't we all, babe? Aren't we all? Her boyfriend wasn't even backing her and be like, mom, don't be no one would call their mum out. That's just unnecessary. I'll just be like, Cat, you know, she has a huge following on Wattpad. Not a flex, but something. Aspiring author. She wrote the Larry fandom. Yes. What I would just flex my gyal, because yeah, thinking from his perspective as well. Flex your gyal. Thinking from the mum's perspective, be respectful to your little boy's gyal. What's wrong with you? To put the icing on the poo, because it's not even a cake at this point, it's literally just poo you found on the sidewalk and you put icing all over it and put a cherry on top. It's still a piece of shit. So Rue, right, she goes and puts on her mum's clothes.
I'm Rue.
I have a proposition for the communists.
It's the funniest thing when she came home. Those my clothes? Yes, I'm in a play. 10 grand, bruv. 10 grand of drugs. She's actually gonna end up. That's not even funny, I can't even say that. But what that woman said she's gonna do, she's gonna deserve it. I'll sell you to some really sick people, Rue.
I'll get my money back.
Is she really gonna do that whole suitcase of drugs? I'm sorry, is she actually gonna do the whole suitcase? Downhill, it's flying downhill. Flaming fireball. It's a meteor. And when it impacts Earth, don't look up. Oh, fucking up! I hate Oklahoma.
Fuck Oklahoma.
Her name is like so weird. It's like Dee Dee or something. I already love her. That and them thinking that Cassie was actually doing auditions for Oklahoma.
Okay.
Bitch, you better be joking. This meme when you get in an Uber and you're asking, is their name joking?
Bitch, you better be joking.
Clip race, and they were like, they're not joking. A drag queen getting ready, he was like,
I'm not joking, bitch.
Bitch, you better be joking. I've never been happier. Sad to see, like, she's genuinely going crazy. I don't know what's happening. But seeing Rue snort the last part, I think it was heroin. She put it in her gums, she licked it up, and then she snorted it. She's literally doing heroin. But it's not through the spoon, it's not through the needle. But is it any better? Of course not. You know the scene where it just zooms out, like in just silence, she just started doing it. It's just like, I don't know. I just didn't like it. I mean, you're not supposed to like everything. That's all I really have to say. Anything else, Aaron? I don't think so, Aaron. Back to you, Aaron. Thanks, Aaron. So stressful to see Rue going downhill like this, but when is she not? That's all I have to say. And her disrespecting Ali literally broke my heart. I know some of y'all fake Euphoria bitches didn't see the episodes of Jew
On that beat.
Rules and Rue and Jules. Oh my gosh. Damn! Jules' episode and Rue's episode. You gonna use his family against him, Rue? Ooh. And when he literally went and closed the door, he just closed the door on her, bro. She just closed her own. The way she was sweating and shit, you could see that was her coming off the drug. Very, very sad to see how that affected her personal life. Because she knew that Ali had her back, kind of like a father figure to her, but not her dad. Deep down, she did appreciate it, because she literally called him after Jules left her to go, I don't even know where, when that bitch got on the train, left her out. They met in a coffee shop. Yeah. I just respected Ali. Like, he's just a cool dude, man. Like, he's a brother helping a sister out. Are you just gonna shut the door on a brother? You done out here. Go in the case, bitch. Get your goddamn suitcase. I would like to propose a... I have a proposition for the... She's an addict, but also the ingenuity behind her plan. The balls. Not her saying 50k is too much. Come on, bro. 10k. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. I will say that was probably the most interesting episode so far. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. My name's Erin, by the way. Subscribe if you want. I'm trying to get back on my gamer girl shit, but it's hard. I've just come back to uni. Drip. Oh my gosh, I need to do a thumbnail. Just take a picture and use it as a thumbnail. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe, comment, follow my TikTok. That's what I'm most active on. Bye. Bye.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.